settle a little bit. It's been a while. Where am I going? Okay, I'm gonna move this over here so that it doesn't get in the way. All right. I just poke myself a bit there. All right, cool. So, without any further ceremony, we're going to continue what we started. Ideally, so basically, I've last stream after I finished basing some minis, I started on these Saurus warriors, and these guys are weird. Like, not even like no cap, pretty weird. So basically, this stream we're going to try to finish as many as possible, maybe even the full set of them. So I'm really confused, but it looks like it's like it says times 20 here, and I don't know what that means, but like I think on the side of the box it says there are it looks like there are 12 of them, and that would track considering I have enough sprues to make 12 of them. Let's see. Yeah, so if you go on the side of the box here, you see there are 12 of them, which I can only assume means, and I can build 12, so we'll go right into it. We don't need, the thing about this is that there's so many extra parts that I was convinced that there wasn't, you know, because there's 6 heads per sprue, but there are only 4 bodies, so that's going to leave me with 18 heads with 12 people. So I know 2 of them, like 2 of them aren't definitely not going to be used because they're for the alpha, but like that's just a crazy thing. So I think the best thing to do actually is cut out all the bodies and such so I can assemble them all at once, because that will make the easiest and most sense. And it's also very curious how like these guys need flipping. They have like these crossbars to help align the legs when you put them together, which is like I think it's very cool because basically it allows it basically leaves no ambiguity for the legs. So by that point, I'm just like, you could just make it so they can only be assembled in one way. So why bother with this? Is it for kit bashing reasons? Who knows? But it's a little, makes them a little weird to assemble. Not to mention the legs on Sprue have like this little like extra bit on them, which I know for sure is not part of the finished product. It's just an extra detail they have, which I don't know why. But it's something to do, which makes it a little weird. Alright, so I think, yeah, once I get all this, I can get all the bodies drying together, which makes then the rest of it assembled. Because basically, I think I assembled all the special units, I believe. So like, yeah, I have the drummer, I have the alpha, and I have the guy with the big big staff. So I think that's like our special unit allotment for this squad. So not because I don't want to, you know, definitely something I enjoy doing a lot of. Yes, very much so. I will just be ignoring it for the sake of time. Yes, that's why I'm doing it, not because it was weirdly difficult and annoying. Now I hope that me doing all this works out in my favor, because if you need to like assemble a specific body with a specific body, then that would suck. But can't imagine it having that big of an impact in the grand scheme of things. Oh, I did not mean to brush that against the mic. Yeah, so much plastic I need to get rid of. Alright, nice. You know, I forgot to remove the thing there, but that's fine. I'll remove that. Alright, 6. So that's everything. So that's 12 more bodies that I can assemble. So, I guess the first thing to do is we'll just start assembling. And the first thing we'll just make sure is taking care of our mold lines if they exist. And I see a few, which I'll just submit that right here, but it doesn't seem to be like that many. Because these models look like they're built in like a very specific way that would not preclude a massive amount of mold lines. So we'll just glue them together. Oh wow, what happened to you? Look at that, you can see that. An entire cap got made of glue. Well, hopefully that doesn't cause any issues with the building. That would be very, very awkward. What the? Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, wait, time out. You're not fitting together, right? All right. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's slow down a little bit here. I'm going to look and make sure all these legs fit together before I glue them together, because that one is not fitting like it's supposed to. I hope, for my sake, that that is the only anomaly we experience tonight. So it looks like all the other legs are gluing together nicely. It looks like all the other legs fit nicely. So hopefully there's not, like the one thing I said wouldn't happen actually happens. And like you do need specific legs for specific people. And it's the case, I was either gluing it on backwards and not seeing it, or they just weren't meant to be. Okay, what the heck? Don't tell me I picked the only like leg combination that wouldn't work. Right, actually. Okay, well I guess I'm looking at it now. It looks like this won't pose a problem if I let it dry like this. I think maybe the legs like look like they're gonna stand. It's gonna stand up. And if anything, I can make it work with glue. Glue's magical like that. All right, more. Let's go. And then while this happens, what I think I'll do is I'll try to I'm gonna try to get arms and shields gluing together, because the arms, well, the shields were the most annoying part of last time, which definitely contributed a lot to the huge amount of time that was like spent assembling the basically the start of this squad. You know, I should really be cleaning mold lines as I'm doing this. Oh, I didn't mean it. It's alright. I'll make sure to clean them on the next guy. So I'm definitely seeing some mold lines now that I wasn't seeing before. Luckily for me, this feels not as bad. No, this one the high. Handle like it's well. I'm definitely gonna have to. Okay, so what I'll do before continuing actually is I'll look at these guys because there's definitely some mold lines I could have dealt with on this guy. I'll just clean it up a little bit because it needs it. You know, better late than never. And I mean, I guess if anything, it will help out in the future. If I ever decide to like really go deep on these guys, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I mean, okay, look, I know, you know, it looks looks really obvious, but I've looked at my primed minis and I honestly don't hate how they look. Oh. Don't tell me there's a mold line on all their back horns. There are mold lines on all their back horns. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, well, I'll clean them up a little bit. Because I don't want this whole stream to just be you guys watching me clean up these lizard people. Like, I'll do what I can, but like some of this stuff is definitely a little like just like if it's still there when I go to finish gluing them, it's still there. I mean, go to paint them, it'll still be there. Because I basically forgot to do that, or I wasn't thorough enough when I was going at it from the other angle. Alright, we're getting back into the swing of things though. This is not going too bad. Okay, so it looks like there's only mold lines on that one dude, which makes me a little more comfortable. I mean, I wasn't completely blind. Those aren't even mold lines. That's just part of his body. What the heck? A little bit over here. Grab that. Okay. What you? Oh, I see a bit of you. Seems they're very just like inconsistent with how the mold lines appear. Just like probably depends on where it came from on the sprue. Which I guess makes it annoying because now there's no like standardized spot I have to look. I have to actually like closely inspect the leg before I do any gluing. Which means I'll definitely go back to the first guy I did. All right, let's check on him. How's he looking? Okay, come here, drop. Well, lines anywhere else? So I'm going all the way down his tail. Holy crap, dude! To really adjust that one. Now that it's lodging the leg, you can stay there to dry. What do you got for me? Okay, no, I lied. Wait, there's a consistent mold line I'm seeing here. All right. Yeah, you're not looking too bad after that. Okay. Cool. Yep, you have it as well. All right, so there is one that goes all the way down their tail, which definitely needs to be cleaned. Got all these classic shapes. I wonder how much, like, if you could, like, what's the appropriate measurement? Like, could you measure the amount of plastic shavings generated by this community in, like, tons? Or, like, kilograms? Or, like, whatever? Because there are a lot of plastic shavings on my desk right now. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I don't have to eat food in my room right now. That would be very sketch. Because this is like the only like flat surface in my room that isn't like taken up by anything right now. And that means I would have to like eat off the, like always be scared of like tiny plastic getting into my mouth, down my throat, where it just doesn't get digested properly. And it's bad for your health. Never eat plastic. You probably shouldn't. You know, just in case that wasn't blatantly obvious, that's my word of advice for the kids today. That might have been a little too much glue. We'll find out. Nope, that glue was a good amount actually. Never mind. Okay, stay together like that. You'll be good. Okay, cool. I have to go for another cleaning process. Yep, here it is. I guess like once I like actually started to like look at it, the mold line on these models became very obvious, which yeah, good to practice it. Because some of the models I have lined up in the future, besides the guardsmen, will I'll definitely need to make sure I'm cleaning them. I'm really thinking like all the plastic that has been shaved off these, you could definitely probably print like a few more box sets of guys just with the amount of plastic that has been like unintentionally like used up. I just noticed there are actually some leg differences, but honestly, so far it hasn't proved to be that big of an issue. Like it's just a difference in like preference for these warriors at best. There you go. All right, you're good. We need a little more. only thing I'm most excited about at the end of this is that I might actually be able to put bases on some of them when they're done. Because I'm at the point right now where just finishing a mini enough to the point where I can put it on a base is already like rewarding enough for me. Like, seems a little silly, but like, just seeing them standing and like, that's like the minimum viable like thing that lets them be used as play pieces. Like, that's a pretty hype feeling. I'm really excited to see how this goes. Well, how they look when they're done, and like, you know, you can definitely do a lot of interesting painting thing with them because since they're scaled and supposed to be based off lizards, I have an artist friend who's like really into lizards, and you know, I talked to him about it, and like, yeah, he's totally down to. Oh, that's my phone buzzing for the message I don't care about. You know, as I was saying, my friend, he's really into lizards, and be a cool thing to like have him help me paint these guys when I get all the paints I need from him, because I don't know what kind of paint scheme I want to go for with these guys, but it looks cool. Sorry, you got a little distracted. I'm just testing that to make sure. But anyway, as I was saying, like, you know, you can do a lot with like scaled creatures. They all look pretty cool, no matter how you paint them, and that's like the thing, like, you know, they're like, you know, why are their scales like the color? It's because they've, you know, adapted to a way where they need their scales to be this color. This piece feels so much cleaner than the other ones. Wow, it looks so much cleaner than the other ones. You'd think I'd already scraped all the mold lines off. But no, I'm definitely not that pre-done. I guess one thing I'll be a little transparent about that I did off stream is I already clipped the guiding barn, or this guy. And I mean, I just did it because I wanted to see how it would feel. And I didn't want to bless the stream with a mess up compilation of, you know, if you're watching this later and you want to see me mess up, know that I did something off stream just to make sure I wouldn't mess up if I had to do it today. I think a little bit that throws off how these guide bars is because like the glue technically makes up extra, like it puts an extra like bit of a layer, so it makes it so that these models aren't like super fit together, or like they aren't like as exact fit as they were when they were molded. All right. It looks like it's mostly just the legs that have issues, which seem to make it so that I have to really sand those down. All right. So something that I've been like following recently are as actually Magic the Gathering spoilers, which, like, when I say that, I don't mean spoilers in like a bad way, but the flippin' new sets coming out, and what Wizards does is they always drop every single card in the set before it comes out. I don't know why, but it feels like something that isn't necessary for my enjoyment of the game, at least, because I always enjoy seeing new cards. And I guess it's just a way to see new cards early, but you know, I think it's more for like, I guess, drafters who like want to be sweaty when the set comes out, because don't know, like pre-release drafts and stuff. I mean, you can like play to win money and everything with like F&M and stuff. But it's like, I don't know, it's that part I've never that part of Magic has always been like very, I guess, non like I've never been like deeply involved with that side of Magic. Like, not to say it's like a bad thing to like want to, you know, get some money out of your day one drafts, but like it's something I personally just, you know, don't see the appeal of. Because I mean, when you're drafting, you're really just drafting because you want to have fun with the set, or you want to have fun with the cards. Some people obviously don't feel that way, but you know, it's something. I'm gonna check on these guys, make sure that they all like their legs all look like they can reasonably be glued down in a way where they can stand up. Yeah, okay, so these guys are all fine. So I'll let them harden a little bit. Okay, so we'll go for weapons. We still have 2 hands that we can use, so I'll just grab these 2 shields and these 2 hands. And we'll glue them together and let them dry, because these guys need to dry for a while. And I still don't know if I can glue these hands correctly on. Because some of these hands are like really weird. Like really weird. Alright. You out. You out. I'm not going to get the remaining shield on here, because it has like the 3 thingy, and that's like supposedly for the alpha. So I'll abide by their request for now. Alright, cool. So let's get these glued together. I still am not sure how these are really supposed to work, because like it's always so weird getting them to like fit together sometimes. As far as I know, I know where the fist definitely goes. It's just like the other bit of it. And when it's like glued together, it's like supposed to be holding it like this, or is it like supposed to be like glued solidly together? I don't know. We'll find out. Let me clear these mold lines, which I know I definitely don't. I think the ones I've already glued on is like a point of no return. So if somebody ever plays me and complains about it, they'll have to deal with it, because when I built those, I was getting very annoyed at them. So I just want it to be done. In all honesty. So it makes sense like that, but it also makes sense like that. So I wish I could get a better view of these. I'm gonna pull up maybe like a Google image of the Seraphon warriors, just so I can get a better idea. Seraphon warriors. Not too many great pictures of like how their like shield is glued together, guys. Like, God dang it, really? No, you could have given me a good view. Okay, there's a view I can use. Let me just see. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to put a little more effort into gluing these, because from what it looks like is that, you know, in most cases the hand is not fully attached to the, well, the arm isn't glued to the thing. So it looks like it's gonna have to take, it's gonna be a bit, oh, this is gonna be really annoying. So it looks like I'm gonna have to hold it together like this so it bonds. Okay, so we take that. These are going to set for like a super long time then, because I don't trust the connection of these at all. I'm trying to think, maybe this will be different. I'm gonna try and experiment with like different amounts of glue, because like some definitely will set better. Like this is already appearing to set better. So imagine when it sets and it is solid enough, it will be fine to glue on, but I don't trust it. I'm gonna do this. That's why. Okay, so that's all the shield arms on that sprue. So we're gonna get some shield arms from this here. We're gonna get 4 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had to do a count just to make sure I had enough. Yeah, I have. Wait. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in the world of weirdness, I have 1 less than I need. I mean, I have 1 more arm than I need, so I guess I'll just pick an arm not to use. I guess I won't pick one of those arms. All right, yeah. I guess just in case I need to build another alpha, or it's just more customization. I don't know. This is weird. Like, I don't know if this is. I don't. Like, this might be an older kit, but it's definitely. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, there's so many moments where I was telling these guys, I've just straight up been like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Help me. Okay. Sick. So then let's get the last 2 shields we'll need. I'm also just some of them all, because I think these are definitely all meant to be interchangeable. Like that's definitely the case here. And then that way when we go at it, we'll just make sure each piece is cleaned for sure. Oh, wow. Okay, I just realized. So it says here on the sprue when it was made. This is 2002. This is old. Holy crap. Yeah, it definitely explains why it's like harder to assemble and more annoying to assemble. I should have. I'll definitely look at some of the other ones I have, see if I can like date them. As in like figure out when they were made, not like romantically date them. That would be not how it works. Alright. Cool. So I guess for these guys it really doesn't matter what the arm is, just that they get one. I'm gonna try and use not that much glue. Because I think, not using that much glue will mean that it dries faster, which is good for me because I want these to be done. I wonder if it's better to clean the arms all at once. Yeah, I'll just clean all the arms at once. That'd probably be better, so I don't have to keep opening and reopening the glue. Just go at it whenever. Oh God. Also, so something that I also had a class at 9 a.m. on Wednesdays, which today's a Wednesday at the time of this recording, or a stream, I guess. And it's so weird because like just randomly in the middle of the week, I have to just go and like sleep early until I can wake up early. The only benefit of this class that I have is that it's virtual, so I don't even have to like go anywhere to. I just can wake up and be in the class, which is nice on a lot of levels actually. Because I guess like if there's one thing that I will say I haven't, if there's one thing I say that I won't miss about Zoom era, because there's a lot of things I will, miss about Zoom era. I mean, no, won't miss. One of the things I will miss is being able to plan around commute, like not playing around commute times, because your commute time is how fast you can click the Zoom button on your computer to join your class Zoom room. And that's like a pretty good feeling. Like, not gonna lie. Because, like, basically I can, I can literally just, get up like, wake up at, like, 5 minutes before the class, and then not worry about trekking across campus to a classroom that I don't even, like, I don't have to worry about showing up out of breath. I don't have to worry about, like, eating breakfast before class, because I can eat it during class. I just, like, close my camera, and boom, I'm suddenly, like, nobody can tell what I'm doing. A little more there. That arm was, I didn't like how loosely the arm was bonding. But, like, the end goal is basically, like, I got to do, well, I got to have so much more free time in my schedule that, like, when we went back to in person for, like, last semester, it was actually, like, a little, like, I had the feeling of, like, oh, I kind of missed it a little bit. Not to the point where I'd want to permanently switch back. No, no, no. Don't get the wrong message here, but it's just like, it definitely was more convenient. Ah, why the bubble there? Ew. Hopefully that's enough. Hmm. Hmm. Good bond. Good bond. I guess, like, if some of them are, like, not, like, they're not the same. Because, like, you can't expect every single lizard person to hold their shield in the same way. That wouldn't make sense. I don't know why I closed the glue there. I'm gonna need it in, like, 2 seconds. Oh my god. Don't move out of the way like that. You're going to be glued here, whether you want to or not. Whether you want it or not, you have become glued to this shield. Okay, cool. Sick. Nasty. Ugh. Oh, that is a snug fin there. What the heck? Oh, well, okay, now if I, like, okay, what the heck? That fit a little more tightly in there than I expected. I am, pleasantly surprised, because doing that felt good. Now I just hope it dries as well as it does. Alright, so I think I have one spear guy, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 left to work with. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna cut out these 4 spears. And then the other remaining 4 will be non-spear guys. I think that's what I'll do. And then after I clean them and prep them, hopefully the shields will be set enough for it to matter. Well, for me to be able to just glue them all on without any incident. 6 spears. And then we'll get sword, axe. We'll just get the whole range here. And then we'll just get an extra sword, I guess. I know the weapons have different rule sets and everything, but it's just like, I think personally this will look like, it'll look pretty cool. It'll look like true like lizard force. Because the alpha has like a close range weapon, and he'll have like about half the squad will have far, and the other half will have close. Very nice. Alright, sick. Now let's go into this one, where we just need to get one more short weapon. It'll be this one. Sick. Alright. Cool. So I think, well, I guess I'll cut out the faces while we're here. So we need 8 faces. 1, 2. Oh, Sentinel in Torn with the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I am currently building lizard people in a college dorm room. So you get some epic access. 5, 3 more. Get 2 from here. Make sure I clear out some of these screws. Oh god. How are you doing today, my man? All the lizards. Yes. Yes. So I think that's all their faces, and then so shield arms, weapon arms, and faces. Cool. That is all I need of this plastic. So this plastic will go on the ground, so I have plenty of space to work with. So we're gonna clean up all these spears. Waiting for Night Hunt to get into my hands so I can butcher them in terms of paint scheme ideas. You know, that's, if there's any way to figure out the best way you want to paint your minis, it is by completely butchering them. And then if they're just not, if they don't come out right, then you know, you can still keep them in the army. Like, you know, there's always got to be that one guy in the army who like has to look different than the rest. Like that's just like, at this one, that's just committed. That's how it works, clearly. Oh, it's so annoying. In this club, there's like spikes on it. But in between all the club, you really can't see it. In between all these clubs, there's a mold line running through it. So I have to get in there. It's like flossing, but annoying. And I hate flossing. And it's so spiky, so like if I try and like grip it, all it does is make me potentially cut myself. I don't know how people can work with this stuff, dude. It's like crazy what people can do with it when like they finish it, but like, oh my god, the journey of getting there is gonna be like super annoying. It's like super crazy. Like, it takes so much dedication. Like, respect people who can like really work well with these older kits. I'm a zoomer who has to like use the newer kits where they like tell you how to build each model individually because they all have very specific poses. And like each piece can only fit together one way. think I figured out a paint scheme, but I'm waiting for the colors to get here before right now. What colors are you thinking of doing? Because I'm sure whichever colors you picked, they'll come out great. Okay, that is clean. Is there a mold line on it? You know what? Why does it gotta do that to me? All in between those tiny spikes is a mold line. I don't know what it expects me to do there. Because I don't even think this mold line remover tool is thin enough to get in there. So I think I'll just clear the mold line on this weapon. Greens light bottom to dark top. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Renegade, hello, hello. Welcome to more, not 40k, but instead Age of Sigmar. Ah, crap. Wow. Alright, good enough by me. Don't care enough to go down there. Some of this stuff is way too annoying. Like, I don't know what tools these guys had back then to get rid of mold lines, but definitely not. This is not equipped for that. Oh my god. Get clipped. So I can't wait to be done with this because then I can go back to building stuff that makes more sense to me. Or I might build more fantasy stuff, who knows. But the one thing I'm looking for out of the fantasy section is like more human factions. Because I think I always prefer building, like in my experience I've enjoyed building humans more than lizard people. But that's not really fair to say because I built multiple human sets and this is the first lizard set I'm building. Well, this is like the first non-human thing I'm building. And like it's been fun. It's just like I don't know if it's because like it's like the old kid or anything, but like it's slightly confusing to me. Okay. Okay, spear, hand. I'm really hoping that these shields aren't going to give me trouble when I try and glue them on. Because if they do, I will be mildly annoyed for probably the next, like, 3 hours. Whew! That went flying. But luckily not off the desk. If it went off the desk, I would have just given up on it. It just wasn't meant to be. It just wouldn't be meant to be at that point. Plastic shavings off. Ew. Oh, wait, the arm. These models have been really good about, like, removing, like, sprue bits. Surprisingly so. Like, I'm actually, like, kind of disappointed with how the other stuff I've tried has been doing. There's something about these guys that make it feel easier to me when I'm dealing with, like, bits of, like, stuff left on. Maybe it's just their shape. Just don't know what happens. these bits which are mold lines to get rid of. I think I'm definitely gonna pay attention to it this time because it made quite the. I realized how many there were on these guys when, before I built them. Well, like with I realized there were a lot more than what I was initially dealing with when I first built these guys. But now that I know, and I'm definitely feeling a lot more productive about these guys now. Ow. I'm gonna have like so many tiny cuts on my hand after this. Just trying to get rid of these guys. Oh my god. Ow. Dude, if you could see my finger clearly, there's like so many like bits, like stab, like whatever, like indents on it. Because they're so spiky. I think if I'm gonna go with another faction, because the only reason I bought the Seraphon kit specifically is because, or Seraphon, however you want to pronounce them. The only reason I specifically chose these guys is because I played them a lot in Total War, and the other faction I played in Total War Warhammer was the Skaven. So if I go back into fantasy after I finish building these lizards, maybe with Skaven, and who knows? Because something about rats that have like medieval nuclear weapons, that is somewhat appealing to me. I think it's quite funny. I also just want to build rattling guns, just because that is also very funny to me. It's a shame that the Total War is only 2-player co-op, because like it would be really hype if I could get like a big game going with all the friends who I do hangouts with. Lizardmen? Yes, I should be saying lizardmen. Yeah, that's just the right term for it overall. Clearly. I keep saying Seraphon because the Saurus. I don't know why. I don't know the on the box it says Seraphon, so that's just what I'll say. It's just what I'm used to saying at this point. All the head's done for. Did I lose a head? No. Oh, no, I didn't lose a head. Okay. Cool. Am I done with all of them? Did I finish cleaning them all off? Let's get these older one. This could also. This could definitely use more. Ow. It just makes me wonder how people would do just regularly do models with spiky bits on them. This is actually, oh god, pulling the plastic off. Alright, how are these shields doing? That doesn't bode well. And hopefully I can not mess them up when I go for the actual assembly, but that really did not bode well. Alright, let's just go for it. I'll start with the spears. The spears are easy. I found a dark green, I use a base at the top of the models. Ooh. one thing I'm trying to like figure out though is like when you're building like figuring out like paints for models, is there like an easy way to like preview them? Because like I know my friend says like there's not, and you kind of just have to like, I feel this green may not be dark enough. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it'd be really nice if there was like some universal tool that lets you preview colors. That if that exists, then I'm sounding like I'm a complete fool right now. But like that's what I wish would happen. That'd be very convenient for a situation like yours. But I mean, a lot of it is just at that point, like if there isn't, you just kind of have to try it and see, and hopefully it comes out right. But you know, the best part is that it really doesn't matter what you pick, because as long as you like it, it doesn't matter. Unless you like, I don't know, you have like a friend who just like intentionally critiques your colors, then that just gets weird. Well, this could have been cleaned much better, but this arm could have been cleaned much better, but that's fine. We'll pretend we cleaned it properly. X-Men. It's a shame that I kind of wish plastic glue dried a little faster, but then I'm just like, whatever. Like, it's probably better because it helps you go back and fix your mistakes when you do them. Because the only problem is, like, for stuff like this, it makes it a little more difficult to really get around to doing that. I feel like doing this may be better for the assembly. Hopefully. I hope it is. If not, I'll be kind of depressed. Because I'm intentionally doing this just so... Because I was having so much trouble with it when I was doing it the other day. Alright, solid. Alright, now the dreaded part of all of this. Putting on shields. Putting on shield arms. Let's go. So a little bit so it doesn't check that out to dry. And hopefully this goes on and stays on. I think the biggest thing I've learned is that use the arm. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, be gentle. Use the arm. Well, like don't press down the arm too hard, otherwise you'll end up pushing in the shield, and that is not the move. Like the act of definitely not using. I think the act of putting on less glue than I think I need is helping out a lot here. bond here is forming amazingly. I realize I probably should have put on heads. Okay, I'm going to try putting on the head on this guy. And if it gets too messy, then that sucks. It's just less glue than I need. Less glue than I need. Oh god. Oh god. Well, not, you know, when I say less glue than I need, I mean like less glue than I think I need. Because it always dries faster this way. Oh wow. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, stay on there. Hey. Yo. Going sticky mode? That's not that don't repeat that in real life. Don't repeat that. That's not something you should be saying. That just sounds really weird. The more I think about it. Oh god. Don't your bear fall off. Okay. I'll hope that's enough glue. I'm definitely gonna put the heads on first now. One, it gives the shields more time to dry and set. And also because like it helps a little bit on the awkwardness. Hopefully. I'll try it with head on first with this guy. And if my theory is just proven to be baloney, then I'll just go back to the other way. I don't know if anybody has any tips. Now would be the time. All right, let's try with the shield now. That might have been too much glue. We'll find out. Okay, so the trick is gentle. God. Oh god. All right. You can try. How are these looking? These are looking honestly, this is going much better than I thought. I think definitely changing up my approach to building these guys has been like super key in like making this much more smoother. Like, well, I'm still feeling like a little these guys. It's coming out so it is going so much faster and easier. It's so much less trouble. Maybe this might not be. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Dan! Okay, that looks right. Alright, we'll go for a shield now. I think the thing is, once the shield gets on and can stay on in a position I'm happy with, I'm done. I'm just gonna let it set. Okay, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're gonna stay there and rest. All right, we're on. We're getting there. I am missing a shield arm. Hello? No way, dude. I needed the other shield arm anyway. I miscounted so hard. Hang on. All right. Yeah, you have an arm for a shield. Yep, you got it. I don't know how I miscounted that, dude. That's my bad, honestly. So I think the time it takes for me to finish the rest of these then will hopefully give this enough time to set on its own. Good enough? Good enough. All right. I have to figure this out. All right, hand drying. All right, go for next. Can't believe I forgot one shield, dude. That's actually like a little annoying. Now that one might turn into a disaster. That one might turn into a bit of a disaster if I try and glue it on. But it'll probably be fine, honestly. Get that glue mingling. Cool. the shield arm setting. What the heck is that? Ugh. No! Why? Why would you do that? Oh, stay on. All right. You're looking good. Cool. All right. You're next. I think I'll try putting a little less glue this time. Okay, well maybe that might have not been enough glue. We'll find out. I'm gonna try you one more shot. But one thing I learned actually about older models is that the really old models were cast in metal. Now that part is what makes it kind of insane for me, because I'm like, dude, I can barely like put these plastic guys together. How the flip did metal? How did metal cast minis work? Like that must have been an insane time to be in this hobby. Your metal like minis. Oh god. Stay on. You're staying together. Alright, you're done. Next one. God, my palms are sweaty. God, we're having two levels of issues here. The arm and the face are protesting. But it worked out. It worked out. Okay, last one. This one is going to be a little bit accelerated, but we'll see how it works. Okay. The big thing, I've been practicing how to do it basically this entire time, so hopefully that will be to my advantage here. Because if it isn't, then what was all this just for? Okay, face is drying. All right, let's get you going on. Stay on, stay steady, steady. Just test his face. Okay. Cool. You're going to chill there. All right, cool. So now what I'll start doing is, for the guys I know are stuck together now. Unfortunately, I wish I could do redo these guys' shields knowing what I know now, but unfortunately can't fix that. So we are just going to clip their bases off. We'll clip their guide rails off and get these guys based. Woo! Could be bad. Excited. I also learned through some helpful advice that I can just use plastic glue for the bases, which I think I'll definitely do for these guys because my super glue is very messed up, so do not want to use it. Dude, it's just like clipping toenails. These are actually just, I'm actually just clipping toenails at this point. Alright, cool. Let's get some mold line removal. Some proactive mold line removal, just make sure. Probably gonna just get the feet a little bit, make sure these feet are fully smooth. Alright, cool. Let's get the bases out of the box. Okay, put bases over here. So back to smallish bases. How many of these do I have? I have enough for all of them. So 3, 6, 9, 12, and a spare one. I don't know why I have a spare one, but good to know. Alright, let's get glue in. Oh, you went on way easier than I expected you were going to until I knocked you off cutting. Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have tried to move you that much. No. Why do you ricochet so hard like that, dude? Stay? Alright. You stay. This one I feel like is going to be a little tougher because he's carrying a big thing that puts a lot of forward weight on him. I'm going to hold this here for a little while. Definitely for a little while. And of course. Stay. I'm going to stand still for a little bit. This is hardly. No way. I thought you could. Okay. Let you rest for a little longer then. Because the alpha guy was easy. Because he doesn't have like this huge thing, probably with giving him a lot of front weight. Okay. No, reglue. No. Try again. Alright. I'm going to hold it here for a while. Give it a lot of time to really just bond on. Okay. I trust you. Let's hope that's not a mistake. Let's hope that's not a mistake I'll make. So I guess while I'm here gluing, you know, something I don't know if you guys watch Star Wars or anything, but just watched the current episode of Book of Boba Fett. It's so crazy. I think it's so good. Like unironically, like really good television. And no, it's not just because of the fan service. There was some of it. Of course, Dave Filoni was directing this episode, but there is, like, it is very good. Because, like, it does things, like, it sets up stakes. We get some new characters. Not like new characters, but like if you watch like older shows, you'll appreciate this episode for what it tries to do. All right, cool. Drummer Boy is next. All right. It's been added. I got added to where I can see it. I'm gonna check. No, you fell while I was looking. No, how could you? Stay. You know, so far gluing these hasn't been that bad because I think like one, they all have the same pose, so it just makes, you know, keeping them up is easy. Like it's just the same thing. But it also is just like, you know, they settle nicely. I think the only issue will arise, oh god, when I have to start gluing some of these guys in. Alright, I'm gonna move these guys over here, see how they're doing. You guys feeling solid. Alright, so these guys are looking good enough for my probably the first round of gluing stuff on. I have so much shiny plastic to clean up once I'm done with this. Like, I've been doing my best to keep it, like, not flying onto my desk, but it is flying onto my desk. Okay, maybe these aren't ready for this. Because I just felt them bend a little bit as I was going at it. So I guess I have to use the leg as my hold point. Can't, like, put too much pressure on the head or anything, otherwise he'll just fall right over. Okay, stay on. Dang it. So they'll have to set a little bit, and then... You're good. Solid. You're good. Alright, this guy. So, definitely cannot be too rough with the thing. No, you fell over. What the heck? You're not supposed to do that. Stay on while I glue. Like, the good thing I know is that, like, you know, no matter what's happening, there is glue under their feet, so it will be drying. So it's just a matter of time. This is probably the most engaging part of this stream, honestly. Watching me hold guys onto their bases for like the next 30 minutes. This is where I could like run an ad break and like you guys wouldn't even notice. Cause like you know how they say like watch paint dry. Well, we're literally watching glue dry right now. It's just I have to be active. I have to be an active participant in watching this glue dry. All right, you're done. No, why? You waited until you waited. This guy waited. He literally waited until I said you're done, and then fell over. What the heck are you doing? All right, stay on. All right. The worst part about this is that like sometimes I really can't tell how they're supposed to be standing. Like I mean, they're basically all the same pose, but it's like because they have like the weird like feet that don't like go down straight. It's always like I mean legs that don't go down straight. I'm always questioning like is that the right position they're supposed to be in. I'll stare at you for a little bit. Make sure you're actually drawing. I'll do that while I prep the next set of guys. Now these guys are going to be a little interesting to do because not all of their like leg guiding braces were done or like came out right. But right now I'm just feeling that like no matter how I glue it on, it'll probably be fine. I just might have to hold these guys on for a lot longer. It's just like as if they have a different pose. All right. You know, you're gonna need a bit. Sansa's saying, yeah, but no, watch the Star Wars TV shows. If you think the franchise doesn't have a chance after the sequel trilogy, watch the new shows, because The Mandalorian is like peak Star Wars. You wanna know why? It's because they had Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, who are both like not bad people. Right. Solid. These guys, two guys over here, since they're just gonna be the last anyway, so might as well. They're all drawing in the same spot anyway. Dude, this is actually like I'm so close to being done. I'm actually like really hyped right now. Like high key super hyped. Okay. I'm really glad that using the plastic glue has proven to be better. Well, it's proven to actually work, because before when I was using the super glue, it would sometimes feel like super jank. And for like basically no reason. But with this, stay. With this, it's just like, I don't know, it just feels better. I almost chopped his whole foot off. Oh my god, that would have been a funny thing I would have needed to fix. I do need to fix it. There's a mold line I missed here apparently. What the heck? And here I was thinking I cleaned them all right. I guess some of this stuff just gets missed by the human eye. That was almost perfect. Because my hands shake too much when I'm like trying to hold these guys down, because it's not actually like being still. Unless that was still enough. No, that was enough. Anyway. I use both hands, and one of them is resting on the table, and I'm using the other part of the table as like a brace point, which means that this should give it plenty of time to not mess up. Alright, one more. So I think that's 2 spare bases. I don't know if there's like another like guy I can use the base on, but I've already gotten 1 spare base from the Adepta Sororitas battle pack, and I have a spare one from this pack, which means I have now 2 semi small, well, semi like medium sized, I guess, bases to work with, because they're not small bases. The guardsman ones are small. These ones are huge in comparison. Okay. Solid. Yeah, so I guess my worry is about the models not being like, I guess my worry about the models not having like the proper like standing, or like the whatever guide bars not being fully aligned, was a completely unfounded fear. Looks like it worked out, honestly. Trying to get all these like plastic bits off my desk. Just do not want that. it's a shame that my building of the other shields was definitely not ideal, but you know, unfortunately it's a little too late to fix those. But for now, I can just be happy that I managed to build basically the rest of this squad right. I say squad, more like the rest of this attack force right, or not attack force, just like this warrior group right. Like it's a little, like some of it's a little odd. Good. Thought this guy would stand up on his own too soon. I'm saying, like, there's some faces like this face is pointed at a bit of an odd angle. The rest of it's fine, I think. I don't know why that guy's face came out at such a weird angle. I think I just might have like made it unfortunate while I was doing. All right, wow. You know, we got it done. We got it done. All right, so wow. I was looking. I think I started these a while ago, but now that they're finally done, I'm really happy with that how it came out. I say that about every model I do, but like every day I'm like learning more and more about how to build, and like I'm practicing more good habits every day. So I think, what is it, 143? I can stream for a little bit longer. I'm not feeling strapped for time. What I might end up doing is I might try and what is it? Get going with the I might start on the riders. That's what I might start on. All right, let's see if there's a special rider I can build. I'll build like the special rider, and then we'll call that everything I need to do. Yeah, so there's an Alpha Knight that I can build. So I'm definitely going to build an Alpha Knight. Yeah, I'll build the Alpha Knight. It'll give me something to start. It'll give me something to go off of next stream when I do it. I gotta clean up the other area where I keep all the minis first, though. Wow, hang on. Put it there. Black bag. So that area is starting to get a little crowded already. Oh, put that in there. Sorry, I'm far away. I just gotta make sure. I gotta start to fill these minis when they're done. That needs to go into the garbage. That also needs to go into the garbage. Oh wow. Oh. Put you right there. Put my water bottle back there. You know, needing a clear space to put all my minis has definitely been a bonus in its own way, because never have I been so obsessed with keeping everything in my room clean. Just because I need a place to store these models. Alright, hopefully they're dry enough where I can move them. Extend distance. Okay. And I'll make them look nice and take a picture of them after the stream is over. just realized, I don't know how people like get around to moving these guys when they're like playing the tabletop version. Those get a little annoying. So I guess you never have to move them like that much of a distance. So I'll just do somewhere. All right, cool. Clear the tail off. All right, let's go. Let's try and find some rider. What are these? Oh, these are the riding lizards. Okay. So I need to find the one that's for the alpha. 4. Remember the 1. So I guess if my guess is to be assumed, there's one of these. Oh god, I didn't mean to drop it. There's one of these that looks very much not like the other. And it is none of these. So you can stare over there. Okay, so definitely not there. So it's gonna be on sprue. So can't be these 3. So it's gonna be on one of these. Let's see if I can find it. Sprue, where are you? Where are you? I'm looking. I bet I see. Oh, I see it. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. So let me get the pieces. Where I'm at now. I'm gonna assume. I hope all of it's on this. If not, I'm gonna be a little depressed. Okay. So I need these 2 for the face. How many does it show? It shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so I guess it's just a different variation of the head. Is that it? Because, like... So there's one tail. Okay, I guess it's just a variation of the head. I hope it is. How does this assemble? Symbols to take a ball. They have a ball on the head. Alright. So I guess we just... Wow, okay. They really do just give you a budget of 8, and they don't even give you the special commander guy. He's gonna modify one of the pre-existing ones. Man, you needed to be clipped out. Okay, wow, so you just kind of get glued together like that. Okay. There's bound to be mold lines on this, though. I can't see there not being mold lines on this. I'm just trying to dry fit it so how it glues together makes sense to me when it does, when I get around to doing that. That's cool though. Like, I think it's kind of funny because basically the idea here is that these are lizards who are riding other lizards. Like, that's a little funny to me. I don't know, just something I'm thinking. looking good, my man. Okay, well, okay, maybe not. There's a little bit on here that I can get rid of like that. This is easy. That's cool. I'm kind of churning through this kind of fast. This is like, I'm having so much fun. Like, I feel like basically the reason why I was having all those issues before is because I wasn't doing it right before. Because, like, you know, I made sure to take care to, what was it, flipping, make sure all the, like, just have stuff drying while I'm building other stuff. And sort of doing all at once instead of, like, trying to just go at it guy by guy. I feel like that really helped a little bit. Ensuring that I could do them without any incident. And if they came out really good, like I can't stop saying that. Like it's really hype. I don't know why I bothered to even try to remove the mold line on the base. You're not gonna see them because that's the part you glue to the base, like gluing under where their feet are. Alright, solid. Alright, that looks like it worked. Alright, let's get the tail out. And then we'll be done with this head, because we won't need it. Alright. I'll also go into the bases, just so I can have that going. Since we're only doing one, I'll probably have enough energy to base them when it comes down to it. Alright, cool. Let's get this going. I don't need the other 7 riders. So we're just gonna glue. Just get gluing. Hello? There we go. That's how you're supposed to fit on. Wow. Alright, they got a little annoying for like approximately 2 seconds. I'm gonna glue the button. Okay, luckily this tail only fits in one way, so there's 0 ambiguity for how I'm supposed to put it in, which I appreciate. That is one thing I've come to miss a little bit about how these guys work. Alright. It's kind of funny because it's like right now it's like a little butthole. Not a little butthole, it's a big butthole. Now it's plugged. Okay, now that's just weird. But I mean, sure, we'll go with it. All right. Let's get the guy's head out. It's like a very tribal, it's a very decorated head, which I think is gonna look great. I think it looks great. course, since you glue it on with a ball, like with the ball, it will fit on however I want it to, which I appreciate as well. The actual molding of this plastic is a little rough around the edges, but we'll make it work. It's fine. Solid, looking good, looking good. Alright, and you know, while you're still drying, of course, that's when we attach you to the main body. You've been drying enough. Alright, now we gotta find the actual dude we put on this guy. So, it says I have choice of the shield, but it looks like... what shield does it use in the art? It uses this one with a wavy bit on it, and I will abide by that for the model's sake. Because I think it's also, like, the coolest shield. Because, you know, we've discussed this before. Dangly bits is what makes the shield... is what makes the weapon more important. And the best part about this shield is that it came with the hand pre-glued on. Meaning, I don't have to worry about it one bit. Oh god. Why is this one so hard to clip out? There we go. There we go. Sword, shield. Okay, I'm looking for a thing with a skull. I guess wherever it is, the guy I get will definitely have a special face. I don't know if I see it here though. Maybe it's on the other sprue. Yeah, because it's like it has its own he has his own like head ornament. I found the head ornament. I need to find the head ornament. Yeah, that's the head ornament. So maybe his face is also nearby. Well, for now, I'm gonna grab the head ornament. Does he just use like the normal rider setup as well? It looks like it. Looks like, but his rider thing has a skull on it, so I'm gonna use a rider thing with a skull on it. Okay. I need a body for it. Well, I think the body part. I see the. Oh, I found it. Okay. Face is right here. And then the body. figure out how this goes. First, we gotta clean it. So I need a little bit of cleaning. Where's the tool? Where is it? Right here. Just a little bit of, oh, this is a bit of sprue. Get you off. At least I hope there's a bit of sprue, because if not, that would suck for me. A lot. Okay, you're done. Where's the bit? The other bit. Okay, cool. This just goes on, I guess. I don't know. It just goes on. All right. I guess it does kind of just fit on in the right way only. So I'm supposed to glue these together first. That would make the most sense. Yeah, like that would be fine by me. Because like I would definitely not be able to do it right if I had to do it the way I thought I had to do it, which was not the good way. Okay, and then this can just go like that. Yeah, so you can dry for a little bit. I'll give this guy his face. You know, probably important. Right now his face is incomplete. Okay. And this guy's the Alpha Rider, and you know, unlike the ground Alpha, I'm gonna make sure this Alpha Rider. Wait, this guy's still a ground Alpha. Like unlike the non-Rider Alpha, I'm gonna make sure that this this works. Okay, the top of his face. The top of his face, I'm gonna definitely make sure is like clean because I have to glue something very small to it. And this kept happening when I was trying to do Sisters of Battle, but like if the top of their face wasn't completely done, it was not good. Dude, this guy got this dude's going hard. Like, it's pretty insane. Though I'll go more to my point about this. Like, since this part was intentionally meant to go onto this guy, I'm still very unconvinced that they couldn't do this. That's just one piece. I'm watching. What I'm buying next, I'm watching vids on that Poseidon guy. He just did a crypto scam on his fans. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't know how long he gets on those messages, but I know nothing about crypto. I'm real. Like I know what it is, but all I hear about crypto nowadays is how people are using it to scam other people. And that just makes me even less want to do it or get into it. And as far as I'm buying next, I don't know yet. I really haven't figured that one out. I'm definitely gonna stay within. I definitely want to stay within 40K after this, though. I don't know, because it's like fantasy is cool. Like the fantasy side is like interesting to me. It's just not as interesting as like as 40K. So I might just I might try and collect more guard vehicles so I can do some more complex builds. Because the one goal I'm gonna try to do at least by this summer is have everything I need to magnetize a Bane blade. Like that's basically the idea. But I need to like get all the other guard stuff before then. That's the end of that guy. Good. Yeah. Like literally, people who like I want a Bane blade. I already have a Bane blade, but like everyone I've talked to has said just make sure you magnetize that thing, otherwise you'll waste the kit basically. So I'm like, I don't know if that's like your opinion as well, but like I'm in the camp of like magnetizing it just because like it was a pretty expensive model to buy, so I can see why people have that opinion. But we don't have to. I don't. Yeah, I know. I know. It's just like it feels like it'd also be like a very like cool project because it seems like it's somewhat more involved than like just building it, which like makes it like I guess a little more like awesome to say like yeah I built this, like check me out. So I guess at that point it's just like because it's like cool, it's like a cool thing to do, and it would definitely make the tank itself more versatile. But I might also stay within like yeah. But I think the main factions I'm going to be addressing are just like Imperial Guard and like Adeptus Sororitas. Because I think those are like the cooler those are like the factions that seem the coolest to me with everything. I might just buy like Space Marines, but like like the default Space Marines that you can like paint whatever you want, just so I can paint. But like I'm not at that point yet. At this point, I'm perfectly happy just building like Guard and Sisters of Battle. But we'll see. I don't know. Like I might just impulsively spend money here and there. You never know. I'm gonna stay on saddle. Hello. Okay, we'll see. Like I said, I'll see. It's really just like pretty open on what I do after I finish these guys. Because my initial plan was like I still have some. I think you need more stuff for your sororitas. Oh, definitely. One battle squad is not enough. uh, definitely not enough. But I have a buffer. I have a buffer because I think after this I have at least two unassembled shock troop squad, Cadian shock troop squads. So I have plenty to work through. And like I have plenty of time to think. Yeah, no. So So I was looking like the remaining models I have that aren't assembled are what's left of this starter kit and like two Cadian shock troop squads. I already have some pre-existing stuff done already for them, so it's not like I have zero guard. But oh my god, no! Why? What are you doing? Okay. More glue needed on you, for sure. Take out a full army that needs a super heavy. Yeah, well, like, what do you consider a full army? Because at this point, I'll list out. I have, like, 5 squads, a Lehman Russ, 2 Sentinels, and I think 2 heavy weapons teams, and a command squad and some Scions. The Baneblade kit comes with a gray officer model. Is it specifically for the Baneblade, or can I, like, put it on a Lehman Russ? Because I have a Lehman Russ I haven't built yet as well, coming in. But I already have a Lehman Russ with an officer, so. Regardless of the tank officers, do like sound pretty awesome. Like, I think the tank officers look great. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like the Baneblade would be like the finishing touch to it. So like that's why I'm like waiting off on it, because I want to make it like something special. But then yeah, oh yeah, and I have 2 commissars, which is like obvious because I just have enough minis that I got to. Yeah, it's good centerpiece. Yeah. Maybe I'll put some glue on the sides that I can like bond to. So I'm trying to get into a spot where it's set, but it's not setting. So maybe if I just, you know. Okay, I'll leave you to set for a little bit. And just chill. Yeah. You definitely need to chill for a little bit. Alright. Cool. I'll clean up these weapons, and then I think I'll just wait for it to dry for a little longer. But you know, that's what's it. But then after that, I think a good thing to just fill out my Sisters of Battle stuff would be just nabbing a combat patrol, because that gives me another squad, a tank, and like some special units, and like I think like a centerpiece commander type unit. But I'm not sure what else I would build after that. Like all I know, I heard about that the Sisters of Battle have a tank that's literally a pipe organ, and I want to build it just because like having something like that sounds absolutely ridiculous and funny. I don't know what it's called though, but I could probably find pictures of it on Google. Like I'm pretty sure I don't think any other faction is known for having a pipe organ tank. Promise though, that's definitely not for a while. I think I'm plenty busy with what I have right now. Like one of these start collecting kits is like 4 or 5 streams to assemble, so it's pretty insane regardless. And then there's also the rabbit hole of like, do I eventually get to a point where I start building resin models from Forge World? But I don't think I'd ever get that. I don't think I'm going to get that deep. Because like with resin is like a completely different like ballpark with like how you assemble it. Like you need like proper like stuff so you don't like, I don't get cancer. I don't know if that actually happens when you drink well no when you take in resin, but I don't want it to happen. They got Forge World models at your GW score. Well, yeah, I know because you live in the UK where you have great access to them. But I don't. Well, there's like because like my the store where I play Magic at, they don't have Forge World. They have a lot of plastic. But like if I go to like official GW stores, do they have like Forge World models there? They might have some fine cast resin. Okay. You go to the UK flagship store, yeah, yeah, which is like the big store. So you know, us Americans don't get the luxury of living down the street from. Yeah, us Americans don't get the luxury of having good access to Forge World models locally. At least not to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but no, none of the people I've like built with live in the U.S. So I can't tell you from their. I don't have their personal experiences to back that up. It's hard to work with resin. I think yeah, because you can't use plastic glue. You have to use super glue. Too delicate? Yeah. I mean, my big thing about resin is just like the health concerns, because like that stuff cannot that stuff absolutely cannot go into your body. Hmm. All right. You're looking good so far. Okay, I don't trust the glue in there though. It's holding you up. I'm gonna put more glue in there. Definitely put too little, because every time, even after I gave him a bunch of time, if he managed to settle, he wasn't. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to dry. You need to dry for a little bit. Alright. We're almost done though. We're almost done. All we have left is his shield and his weapon, and then I guess we'll base him, and then we'll be good. Oh my god. Oh, this is crazy, dude. Hmm. The payoff is great though, because like it's gonna look so good when they're done. I guess there's also like some tiny attachment stuff I can like add to the other guys, like to the squad people, like to the main infantry people. But that stuff will come later. little dino on a dino. Well, lizard on a dino. Oh, dude, so cool. Like it's so ridiculous, but like it also like just looks cool. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about this? All right. Hopefully this is good enough. I was like just looking at it, giving it some time to dry, but I think unfortunately time is not on my side here. With I have to go. At least with these shields, I don't have to worry about the fact that like they're glued to another arm. So I kind of just like put them on and have them settle. Oh god, this is gonna suck when gluing on. Okay. All right. Oh god. All right, cool. Sick. All right, look at him. A little ride, look at a little dino rider. All right. Now the most important part is to get him glued to his base, and then we'll be good. I don't know how much glue I need, but I will put enough. I guess I hope that this is enough, because if this isn't enough, I'll be very disappointed. I think the only issue is that, I guess, with the way he's holding his sword, it's like a little too close to the dino's head, but I think that will only be an issue when I go to paint it. Otherwise, he came out looking fire. Just gonna... Alright, solid. Cool. Alright, sick. We are done with him. With for now. No, we're not fully done. You know, we finished our Dino Rider Alpha. I think the next stream will start by finishing the remaining 7 guys that he comes with. Oh my god. That was fun though. That was... once I figured out how I was approaching, like once I figured out that I was approaching the, like, Dino Rider people completely wrong, it immediately became so much more fun to do. Like, in all honesty. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just, let me just box everything up so I don't lose any of it. Alright, sick. But we are steaming our way through this kit, honestly. Like, we're like 2 streams. Well, 1.5, because I started on the Warriors halfway through another stream. But we're basically done. Well, we're gonna finish up the Riders, hopefully next stream. Don't know when that will be though. I have a test that I have to study for tomorrow, so maybe we'll try and get something going Friday if possible. If not Friday, like, I have definitely the weekend. Yeah, so we're doing good. All right, but I'm really happy with how this is going so far. Let me just put these dinos back. Put these lizard men back. I probably won't do a closing shot tonight, unfortunately. But basically, I'll put our lizard man ride, our dino riding lizard. Look at him. That'll be good enough. So, yeah, that's the stream for tonight. So yeah, nothing else to go on there. I appreciate everyone who stops by to check this out because, being part of this hobby has been very, very fun so far. Everyone's been so welcoming, and I really appreciate it. Not to get too gushy on stream, but that's how I've been feeling going by. But yeah, no, I think I'll definitely catch you guys later. I'm gonna host my friend who's currently also streaming. You should go follow him. He doesn't do Warhammer content, but he does gaming content. So I'm going to host him, or no, we'll raid him. We're gonna raid. Let him know we exist. All right. Is that going? All right. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys later.
Wins.
That is a dog.
That's a hand. That's achy.
Yo! Alex Raid! Let's go!
Yo!
Alex, you just missed